At YouthWorks, we value the relationship we have with communities and the partnerships we have. And I would say that that has been a journey for us. We were introduced to a book called When Helping Hurts and read it as a team and realized that we weren't bringing God into the community, that God was already there and at work, and that we were coming alongside of what he was already doing.
Taking a posture that was more a responsive posture to the community helped us get outside that box and say, these are some ways that we have served in the past, but instead of saying, which would you like, A, B, or C, we said, how could we serve you? Maybe in one of these ways, but maybe in a way that's very different.
It was a lot more authentic. I really feel like it made us more of who we were meant to be as an organization and what God was calling us to do in the communities. We can't do mission trips without the community, that it has to be youth plus community. And that's what equals a successful experience, and that's what's gonna impact students.
Our neighborhood knows who YouthWorks is. They know Shannon, they know, can I say names? They know Shannon, they know Esteban, they know Aviva, they know Molly, they know all these people from YouthWorks because of the intentional relationships YouthWorks staff has made with our neighborhood. It's crazy because we have members of our church now who are only members of our church because of YouthWorks.
And through those partnerships and through that relationship building, YouthWorks has become empathized and has been able to be a part of this community. Empathy is when you get to link arms with people and say, you know, your pain is my pain. You know, your struggle is our struggle. So when they come to serve, it's not just, oh, I feel sorry for you and like it's a sympathetic outreach, but it's reaching over and grabbing the arms of the neighbors and saying, let's walk forward together.
People do not understand when you go into a place and you act like you're better or you act like you know more. You guys don't know us. You don't know what we've been through. You don't know what shortcomings we have faced, what obstacles are in front of us. You have an idea of what you think you know, but if you don't get to know the people that you're ministering with or that you're building with or you're fellowshipping with or you're building relationships with, how are you gonna serve them? YouthWorks says, hey guys, we're messed up too, and we're just trying to we're trying to make it work together. So can we help you guys? Can you guys help us? What can we learn from you? What can you guys learn from us? It's a partnership.
And I believe that good service is about knowing the people and being in a relationship with the people that you're serving.
YouthWorks digs deep and makes those relational impacts and like connections, and it makes it feel like you guys actually care about us. That's why I love it.
If we get into stronger relationships with people in the community, if we know them and they know us, we can be much better at not just asking the question, but hearing the answer.
I just love to hear the kids talk about the people that they meet and not just the friends that they go and create, but the community members that they work with.
These mission trips changed me and like helped me see the world differently through just being able to look at other perspectives and other people's lives.
It's great when kids from two separate worlds understand that they're not really that different from each other.
Over the course of the day, we get a chance to talk about kids in the community, seniors in the community. We get a chance to talk about poverty. So I think there's some visibility here that kind of awakens in these kids questions that they know that life is real.
With the lady I worked with, she was going through a struggle. She was poor, and it would have been easy to go in just judging our house and how it looked in her life. Getting to know how she handled her struggle and being able to stay faithful to God, and you learn to understand her situation and how it was hard for her. Just kind of learn how to get to know people before judging them.
When I see a student sitting across from someone at a community dinner and they're sitting and listening to the story of that person, and then afterwards they can say, hey, now I understand why this person is homeless because I sat and I listened to their story. So before I make judgments of people and before I jump to conclusions about who they are based on how they look or what I think their situation is, I'm going to stop and I'm going to learn more about their story.
We found these people that were happy and smiling, even though not everything was perfect in their world. They showed us that even when you don't have everything, you can still be just as happy and just as good with God as someone who does have everything they would ever want.
I think without doing these service projects, you would never know some of the amazing people that are out there. And unless you do this kind of things, you never hear their stories.
But throughout the week, I really think that these communities start to take hold of the students and impact them. They realize that this isn't about how good I feel, but these are living, breathing, thriving communities that we get to be a part of.